Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Pixelmon Let's Go server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. I know it's been a couple of days since episodes. Been working on some things. The big one being the video that came out before this one. I'm doing a Nuzlocke, a legit Pokemon Nuzlocke 3DS Omega Ruby. It's gonna be great. Anyway, so we have updated to the latest version of Pixelmon. We finally have Gen 7 stuff available, and there have been some changes to the mod as well. I have organized my boxes. Now, in this version of the mod, unlike the previous one, you can actually rename your boxes, and you can change the backgrounds of them and stuff like that. So I've organized all my stuff by type. It's not a perfect system because of stuff like this that is multi-type. But basically my system is I put them in by type, and in the case of a multi-type Pokemon, I put it in the box that I associate it with more. Or if it has a previous evolution that isn't that type, it goes into that box. So for example, if we look at Flygon is ground dragon, and I do consider it more of a dragon than ground type, but one of its previous evolutions, Trapinch, is only a ground type, so it goes in the ground box. If you look at Onyx is a rock ground type, but I consider Onyx to be a rock. I've always thought of him as a rock type Pokemon, so he goes in the rock box. As I said, it's not a perfect system. But it kind of mostly works, I think. The downside is that I really could use more boxes. Because I know it seems like I have a lot of boxes for breeding stuff, but these will get used up so quick. It's absurd. When you're breeding, you end up with so many Pokemon. And yeah, they're gonna get used. Other things that have changed with the mod, a lot of the spawning conditions for certain Pokemon have been changed. So for example, Honedge that we see right here, before we updated, you would not find this in a savanna. You would find this in a forest at night, but now they spawn here. One thing I have, oh, what's that? Oh, it's Electrike. Okay. One thing I have noticed is that they've also changed the order in which stuff goes into the box, and I'm not super happy with this if I'm correct. Let's just try and capture, I don't know, this Doduo. Yeah, well, we'll just capture this. This is fine. I'll just do one of those, and then we will go to Absol. Also, there are new animations. Things actually do animations for certain things now. And they're supposed to, do a better job of staying in place. It used to be that you'd battle, and by the end of the battle, one would be, completely off the screen, and the other one would be, fallen in a hole. And it's supposed to have improved over that. Now, we just caught a Pokemon. Before the update, it used to be that would always go into the first available box of your PC numerically. Unfortunately, you can see this is in my Breeding Now box, rather than box 1. The whole reason that I cleared out box 1 and 2 were these were going to be the not yet sorted box, so that whenever I got an egg, or whenever I caught a new Pokemon, they would go here first, and then I could sort them out later. But instead what it does is it now just automatically goes into whatever the last box you had open was. I really don't like that change. I think that's not great. But it is what it is. So we'll just kind of have to live with it. I'm going to put this into here because he is a flying type. He is a bird. I do think of him as a flying type. Oh, he also did not recover any HP. That is also a change. It used to be that they would recover to full HP when they ended up in the box, I think. When you first caught them initially? Maybe I'm wrong. One thing that I do love, now when you hover over a Pokemon in the box, if they are holding an item, it shows you that item. That is so good for breeding, because what'll happen is you'll get a whole, I'm actually not breeding right now, believe it or not, but what'll end up happening is you'll have a whole bunch of Pokemon that are breeding, and you can't remember like which one is holding Everstone and which one's holding a Destiny Knot, and you have to like take them all out individually and check them, and now you can just hover over and see. It's great. It is absolutely, that's a change that I am 100% in favor of. But not super in favor of the whole, they're just gonna go into the last box that you used thing. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. As for what I've been working on over the last couple days, other than the Omega Ruby Nuzlocke and getting all the stuff set up and ready to go for that, I've been breeding some new things. So, I now have, let's see here. I now have Tangalas. I got this pair from Nebris, traded to him for something or other. I forget what. But Regenerator Tangela, a perfect nature, perfect IVs, all that kind of good stuff. So pick those up. I've been breeding Chanseys, so I'm working on those at the moment. I've got Larvatars and Axews all bred up now. I've got a perfect pair of each of those. Tyrant, I think I hadn't finished breeding those yet last time we spoke. But I got those all fixed now. So I'm still breeding stuff. I'm still doing the things. But I'm just taking a little break from it right now, because now that we have updated to Generation 7, there's probably a whole bunch of new Pokemon for me to catch. I think there's like 78 new Pokemon that were introduced in Gen 7 or something like that. It's 70 something, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to go look for some new Pokemon to catch. Oh, and that was another thing. I also finally got a new Talonflame. He's so cute and little, and he does take up the entire screen when you get on his back to fly around. It's glorious. I do have him perfectly EV trained. He does have a jolly nature. He's not perfect IV-wise, because I'm not actually going to be using him in competitive battling. He's got the wrong ability for that, but for breeding, he does have perfect speed IV, he does have flame body, and he's real little, so I can just fly around on him. But I gotta level him a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go and look for some new Pokemon. A couple days ago, Dr. JimJim offered me a little bit of a wager. We decided to have a Pokemon battle, and I put a Ditto on the line, and he put a Destiny Knot on the line. So why don't we jump into that while I go find something, and I'll catch up with you in just a little bit. Oh, I thought for a second you were hiding back there.
No, I never hide. I'm not scared. I'm never scared. Hi.
You should be.
Look.
Also, hi. Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh. Ooh. Ball of yarn. I want that.
Yes, you're a cat. Meow meow.
Meow. Yeah. So
This is awkward.
We have made a friendly wager.
Mm-hmm. Sure, friendly.
One of my Dittos against your Destiny Knot. And we're going to settle it the only way that you can settle things like this. In combat.
Yes, fighting.
To the
That's
death.
what we want to teach people to do.
Well, to the faint.
To the faint, yes. Very good.
So, the rules are the same rules as the tournament that we just did. We're going to auto level to 45 just because I think you didn't quite have enough time to level up a full team, since you actually weren't able to participate in the tournament, were you? Did you have like something going on or something?
No, I was there for the first fight, just to even up the number of players.
Ah, okay.
I had 2 hours to prepare, so it didn't go well.
Yeah, that'll generally hurt your chances a little bit. But anyway, we're gonna auto level to 45. Same rules as the previous tournament, except we are using 6 on our team instead of 4. But other than that, it's the same rules as the tournament that we just did. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. All right. Are you ready?
I think so. This is gonna go great.
I gotta go all out because there's a Destiny Knot on the line. But I just want you to remember that even after I crush you, we're still friends.
You think you're gonna crush me? You gonna crush me?
Well, yeah, you got to do a little.
Doctor.
You got to talk a little smack. You know. I mean, you're a doctor. You help people for a living. I'm a knight. I slay things.
Mm-hmm. But I will not lose because this is my destiny.
Hey, I can appreciate a good pun. Why don't we, on the count of 3, throw out your first Pokemon, and I'll set up the rules.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
There
we go.
No, we didn't.
Nope, we got it. All right, I'll set up the rules.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to hit battle rules. Battle rules. I think you have to hit battle rules. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
And then I will say raise to cap. Let's just set the level cap to 50. Let's do it that way. They'll all auto level up to 50. Raise to cap on number. Okay. Yep. All right. Propose. There we go.
Accept.
All right. And then select your team. Just make sure that the first one you select is the first one that fights.
I can't do anything.
You gotta click your little Pokeball guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. I can't. Okay, I see.
Got it figured out?
I know how to do this.
Yeah, it's a little different because like in the tournaments we just throw them out and hit accept and go, but you have to do things a little bit differently when you use custom rules. Oh, you got an Empoleon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you notice the name?
I indeed. All right.
Couldn't not do it since you both sound kind of the same.
Yeah, I can respect that.
That old running joke. All right, so did you select an attack?
I did.
All right, game on. Protect.
Bubble Beam. Okay. We'll go for the protect.
Forgot to teach it attacks.
Whoopsie. Oh, that's okay. What do you need attacks for anyway?
To do a little bit more damage than that would have been nice.
Yeah, it's true.
Now you're probably going for the same tactic as in the tourney.
Maybe.
And I watched your perspectives. I really should know what I'm doing here, but no.
Perhaps. All right, got the Fury attack in there.
Waiting for it, trying for it. I mean, it's all I can do. I don't want to switch because any second you'll actually do some damage. Nope. Oh, of course. Hey! That is a very rare spawn. I'm happy for someone.
It is, and it's not us.
Unfortunately.
Isn't the nearest Mega Taiga like 10,000 blocks from here or something like that? Like someone's far away and looking for things.
Yeah, I don't know who's on, but oh gosh. Bye, Blue. Dang it.
1 down, 5 to go.
You're using a Kangaskhan.
I'm using a Mega Kangaskhan, yes.
I'll I'll try.
Okay. Going for the I'm gonna assume you don't have Gale Wings? Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Or is that speed boost?
Gale Wings gives all of its flying and fire type moves priority. Or maybe it's just the flying type moves. Either way, it gives it priority. It turns moves that wouldn't normally have priority into priority.
How much speed have you sped up now, by the way?
All of it. The answer is all of the speed.
All of the speed.
All of the speed. And 2 swords dances as well. So I have 3 times my normal power? I don't know.
There's a Mega Boss.
I hit really hard, and also I hit very fast.
Dang it! I got 1 attack in. That's progress.
You did. You're a third of the way to bringing down my first Pokemon.
I don't want to talk about it.
Gothorita. Dark Psychic, I think?
I have no idea.
I believe it's Dark Psychic.
Doesn't matter. I knew I should have brought my extreme speed poke. Dang it.
Ah, the Charizard. Okay.
Yeah, I figured why not. Dang it. This is not good. Last poke.
Last one. And I don't think he gets anything that's priority. So I think we just go for the stab, return, and hope to win. Yep.
Whoa, no.
Focus Sash almost saved it, except Kangaskhan hits twice. Or Mega Kangaskhan hits twice. GG. Oh, and now you're running. Hey, bring back my Destiny Knot.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think I won. I'm the moral winner here. I didn't.
Well, that's true. I did use a very cheaty Pokemon, so ooh, hey, I need these guys. Hold that thought for a minute.
Well, that's why it was. You need what? The Megabots?
I need, yeah, this one.
I was going for that too. That's why I threw it on the ground. Yeah, watch the lava, would you?
Metachamp. Oh, I'm still weak from the fight. Oh no. All right, it's fine.
Good.
I'll go for a protect. We'll go for. Can I tank a hit from this guy? We're gonna find out. I can totally Scolipede, you champion. I can totally tank a hit from this dude. All right, baton pass. We're gonna go to. Well, let's see. He's a fighting type. Actually, I probably shouldn't have baton passed there. Let's baton pass to you. Skarmory, go for a toxic. Badly poisoned, and now I can just roost him to death.
This is how you play Pokemon. Okay, I see.
This is one way to do it. He will never break through my. Ow! Hey, that one hurt. Oh, it was a crit. It was a crit. Okay.
That was close.
All right. Skarmory's down, but so is Metacham. Metacham's about to get destroyed here. Shadow Ball. Goodbye.
Oh, well, I guess you won.
I did, and I got the Graveler. That now is not a good time. Anyway, that's the end of him. There was a Dino running around here too that I actually need. This little guy. I need.
Dino.
Yep. I need. Where's my modest guy? Modest. Actually, I think I want timid. Yeah, timid. And then I need you, and I need you. All right. Where'd he go?
You want your Destiny Knot or not? Oh, he's up here.
Oh, he's up here. All right, hold on. It's very important. I'm trying to breed these dudes. So, oh, he's just male. Okay, I don't care.
Punch him with a sword.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, an Empress.
He's a male. I don't care. I need a female one. Anyway. Now that I've been yeah. So sorry.
I don't think the viewers complain, but like, don't you have to go to bed? It's like.
I don't even want to talk about what time it is right now. Don't remind me.
Well, I guess you deserve that thing. Because I did promise you one a couple weeks ago, but I've been selling him to like Nebris and Etho instead.
I do recall you saying you had come across another one, didn't you? Was I? Do I remember that properly?
Oh, I've sold that.
Oh, you already got rid of it. Okay.
It'll be in a video soonish.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if you come across another one, I'd certainly be interested. We could even wager for another one if you want to, put it all on the line.
Yes, I'll prepare my team. I'll start now, so I don't have an hour to do it.
Oh, you've Jim, buddy, we've been talking about this for like 3 or 4 days. You've had like 3 or 4 days to prepare.
No, I haven't. I only prepared the same day.
That's kind of on you.
You know what I was gonna use?
What were you gonna use?
A Megalo Bunny.
Honestly, like, Megalopunny's not terrible.
I know. Someone told me in voice chat yesterday, so I figured I could try it out. Then he wanted to go, and I could never find a Banary, so
Yeah, I think
You win.
I think I have a Baneri. I'm gonna breed him at some point. I could probably hook you up with one if you want.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like immediately, but probably within like the next, I don't know, couple of weeks. Probably in time for the next tournament, I would say.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for kicking my butt, I guess.
Anytime. It was a pleasure battling you.
I'm sure. It's like taking candy from a baby, from a doctor, baby.
Well, you know, I mean, you said it, not me. No, but seriously, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
I enjoyed it. And yeah, if you come across another Destiny Knot, I would be willing to, I'd be very interested in trading for it or battling for it. I'm always down to battle, but I'd be willing to trade you for the next Destiny Knot you come across.
Well, we'll see what Nebris offers. Thank you.
All right, fair enough. All right, I am back. Hope you enjoyed that battle with Dr. JimJim. I had a good time. It's always fun meeting up with someone else on the server to just have a little friendly battle, especially when there's stakes. I have a feeling that this update increased the spawn rate of shuckles, because I have seen more of them in like the last 10 minutes than I have in like my entirety of being on the server up to this point combined. So that is fantastic. I still have only gotten like 2 shulker shells from the 4 or 5 shuckles that I've killed now. But still, the fact that they are increasing in, or at least appear to be increasing in spawn rate is great. I am very much in favor of that. Which also reminds me, I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's actually true, but I heard a rumor that Pokemon are now supposed to spawn in the Nether and in other, and in the end. And I know there's a new dimension, Ultra Space, which is part of this whole thing. What is that? Oh, it's, whatchamacallit, Oricorio or whatever. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll try and catch it. We'll see. Flame Charge did absolutely nothing. Let's go for a quick attack. That's a little better. Let's go for another Flame Charge, because I don't want to kill it. I want to catch it. There we go. And then we'll roost up just to make sure we'll be safe for a little bit. He's going to slap us around. That's no big deal. Let's chuck an Ultra Ball. What do we got? Not successful. Okay. Try again. If I remember correctly, this guy is not like super good, but he is pretty. And his design changes based on his environment or something like that. I forget exactly how it works, but you'll have to just kind of bear with me while I relearn Gen 7, because Gen 7 is by far the generation that I'm the least familiar with. It's pretty fuzzy. I played through Sun and Moon once, like when it first came out, and I'm currently kind of replaying through Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in my spare time, which admittedly is not a lot. This guy is just being like super annoying. We're gonna switch to Ampharos. I'm tired of chucking Ultra Balls at him and having nothing happen. So let's paralyze him and increase our chances a bit. Try again. But yeah, Gen 7, like, until I have time to like properly sit down and research and figure out what's good from like a competitive standpoint, I know there's a couple things. Like I know like Toxapex is pretty good. And that's the only one I can think of like right off the top of my head. Lycan Rock, I think. Oh, look at this. Alolan Farms. This is an Alolan Rattata. So it's a Rattata, but instead of being normal type, it's a dark type. And that's one of the new things with Gen 7 is some Pokemon got new forms that changes their typing and maybe the moves they can learn. Like Alolan Vulpix, for example, is an ice type instead of a fire type. So that's kind of cool. I mean, this is basically going to be some of the new stuff that we have to play around with. Let's try and catch an Alolan Rattata. There we go. Very nice. I mean, this is kind of one of the cool things for us to deal with. Now, the question is... Oh, look, Latios. Because of course you have a Latios. No, go away, Plusle or whatever you were. Minun. I guess that one was Minun. Either way, let's head into the Nether real quick. I just want to see if there are indeed Pokemon spawning in the Nether. Because I don't know. I heard it. It was a rumor. I don't know if it's actually true or not. But there's a really easy way to find out. So we'll just pop into the Nether and look around for a minute and just see, you know, maybe we'll find something really cool. Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, let me get Talonflame. I need to find a place where I can, like, kind of get out into the Nether proper. Like, not the hub, but the area sort of around it. Oh, this looks promising. Is anyone seeing any shuckles around? They seem to be everywhere now. Oh, yeah! There are totally Pokemon spawning in the Nether. Check this out. We got Ghastlies. We got Turtonator. This must be a Gen 7 Pokemon, because I have never heard of this guy. Let's try and catch him. Can we Thunder Wave him? Okay, so he's probably just Fire type, or maybe Fire Steel. He kind of looks like a Fire Steel type to me. I was thinking he might be a Ground type, but yeah, he definitely looks Fire Steel. So probably just go Absol and just full swipe him. He does have Iron Defense, so he's gonna boost. I'm gonna boost. My only concern with the Nether is that sometimes you get like knocked around in battle. And if you get knocked around and you end up falling off into lava and losing your stuff, like that would be very unfortunate. All right, Absol's attack power is maxed out. Oh, he has a poison-y thing. What? Okay. Let's see if this guy is any good. Let's just catch him. All right, we caught Turtonator. And, of course, they are in the wrong box. All right, well, Alolan Rattata goes with dark types. Oh, man, now I'm not going to find him again. Here. No, you're a... See, this is what I hate about the box. All right, Turtonator. Oh, it's a Fire Dragon type. With what appears to be really bad speed, but good defense and kind of mediocre attack. So it looks like a pretty defensive guy, like a defensive dragon. I don't know how good that's gonna be because you generally don't want speed problems on your Pokemon, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find a use for him. I'll have to do, as I said, I need to do a lot more research into... Where is that stupid box that the other one was in? Right here. Oricorio. I'm going to have to do a lot more research into what's good and what's not as of Gen 7, because after Gen 6, my knowledge and my experience kind of, runs out a little bit. I'm not nearly as knowledgeable about everything afterwards. What are you? Oh, is that a Dustox, maybe? Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, so you can totally catch Pokemon in the Nether now. Or Duskull, not Dustox. Oh, this is fantastic. So, yeah, see, there goes Ampharos way down there. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Why am I trying to Thunder Wave him again? I'm like all over the board today. Can we... Maybe he would survive like a peck? Yeah, okay, now we can catch him. Chuck a Pokeball at him. See if this does the job. So I wonder, I'm sure that if you can now catch Pokemon in the Nether, I'm sure there are some like Nether exclusive Pokemon. I'm sure, in fact, there's quite a few. Oh, and this guy, I have heard that this guy's great. Salandit, he's like a fire, I want to say he's like fire poison type, but I've seen this guy in competitive battles. That I've been trying to like watch a little bit of them here and there. I mean, I'm catching all sorts of like new stuff in the Nether. Stuff that I haven't seen elsewhere, so that's great. I'm gonna switch out of Absol, I think. How hard to catch are you? No, broke free. It seemed like we got at least a couple wiggles out of it. Can we catch him? There we go. We got him. Okay, sweet. So yeah, Nether confirmed. Nether definitely has Pokemon now. Okay. This is awesome. I'm very much in favor of this. And it seems like these Salandit guys, or however their name is pronounced, are fairly frequent, because I've seen 2 of them now. What are you? Pawniard? Let's just do a little fly around, and let's just see if there's other stuff that's new. Duskull, Slugma, Pawniard, Torkoal, more Salandit. Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's pretty much all like fire, ghost, and poison types. Although Pawniard, I suppose, is Dark Steel. What are you, Haunter? Yeah, it looks like it's primarily like ghost and fire types, which I guess makes sense for the Nether, you know, because it's supposed to be like hell, basically. So I guess it makes sense that you'd have like fire Pokemon and like quote unquote evil Pokemon, you know, your dark and your ghost types here. That makes sense to me. Anyway, guys, as much as I hate to say it, and as much as I'd love to keep exploring and doing all this stuff, I am out of time for this episode, so I do need to call this one here, but I am so excited. Also, if you are a Pokemon fan, I did just start an Omega Ruby Nuzlocke, so check that out if you're interested in it. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.